My name is Melanie Green, and I work for University Medical Group out of Durant, Oklahoma. And for 23 years, I've been a medical assistant, and I have grown to love patient care. There's not too many days that it doesn't go by that my job doesn't put a smile on my face and put a song in my heart. Now that I've told you a little bit about myself, I'd like to introduce you to and inform you about my counterpart, my sidekick, my pain in my neck, the stethoscope. The stethoscope is an instrument and a symbol of the medical profession. It was invented in 1816, and at that time it was similar to the wooden ear trumpet. About 35 years later, the rubber tubing was added, and then in 1940 the design of the stethoscope is what you see here today. There are three main parts to the stethoscope. The first part is the earpiece, which aids in listening not only to the patient's heart sounds, but it also helps with the intestinal sounds and lung sounds, and it just kind of helps you listen to how the patient's intestine and lungs and heart, how their sounds flow. As a medical assistant, I also listen to the patient's heart emotionally. The second part is the diaphragm, or the bell, which is this here. It's used to project the sound from within the patient's body. This can be a door opener to a lot of other medical problems. I see many patients in different ranges of age, but with each one, the initial touch of the stethoscope, it seems to connect me to them, whether it's just for that moment or, it could be for a lifetime. I think that caring hands and that nurse's touch is just, it's a lot like what the stethoscope does, It has to be warm, it has to be strong, and it has to be caring. The lumen, or the tubing, which is here, it helps the noise flow from the diaphragm to the earpiece. And when an assistant has good communication skills, it kind of helps the patient information flow without barrier from the patient to the doctor. You usually will see the stethoscope worn around the medical personnel's neck, and even though the stethoscope is light in weight and it can be a different color, it really holds a large responsibility in the diagnosis of the patient's ailment. In closing, I just kind of would like to share with you a little bit about what my mom had to say when I was sharing my assignment with her. She made comment that the stethoscope is one of the instruments in the medical field that it is the first thing that touches your body when you're born, and the last thing that touches your body when you die. And thank you guys for coming.
Yay.